Hello students, welcome you all in the new session 2021 and 22. Dear students, you all know that there are two books that will run in this session in class 5, that is Open Skies, that is reader, that is literature book. Okay, Open Skies, and another book is Grammar Acts. Grammar Acts. Okay students, there are two books that will run in your session, in this session. Okay, the name of the book is Open Skies and another book is Grammar Acts. Okay students, and dear students, you purchase these two books very soon from the books counter. Okay, and you have to make two notebooks. Okay, you have to make two notebooks, one for English reader, the name of the book is Open Skies, and one for grammar, the name of the book is Grammar Acts. Okay students, so in this session you have to purchase two books, Open Skies and Grammar Acts, and you have to also make two notebooks, one for English reader, that is Open Sky, and another for Grammar Acts. Okay students, so this is all about the books and notebook. Dear students, today we will discuss an important topic, that is parts of speech, that is the first chapter of English grammar. Dear students, you can see this is your book of English grammar. Okay, you purchase it very soon, and from today I am going to start the first chapter, very first chapter. The name of the first chapter is parts of speech. Dear students, you all have been read this topic, okay, in the previous classes, and we have been reading this topic since our childhood, since our class 1, class 2, in class 3rd, 4, 5, 6. In all classes we find this topic. This is very common topic. Okay, so students, in this chapter we will discuss about only and only definitions. In this chapter we will not discuss about the kinds and uses. Okay, here we will discuss only and only what are the parts of speech and what are the definition of noun, pronoun, okay, and etc. other parts of speech. So first of all, we should know that how many parts of speech. Dear students, you all know that there are 8 parts of speech. Okay, noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. Okay students, these are the 8 parts of speech in English. Okay, noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, conjunction, and interjection. Okay students, so these are the 8 parts of speech. These are how many are parts of speech? 8. Okay, you can see 6, 7, and 8. Okay, now we will discuss what does mean by noun, what is pronoun, what is adjective, what is verb, and what is adverb, what is preposition, what is conjunction, okay, and what is interjection. Okay students, dear students, I will also send the notes in your group, in your WhatsApp group. Okay, so no need to write from the board. Okay, you try to watch, you try to understand everything. Okay, from here, whatever I am explaining on the board, you must watch carefully. Okay, you try to understand carefully. If you are getting any kind of problem, you may put the question on WhatsApp. Okay, on my personal WhatsApp. Okay, so students, now we will discuss one by one all parts of speech. So first of all, we will discuss noun. That is very simple. You all know that what does mean by noun. You all know. What does mean by noun? Noun is a naming word. What is noun? Noun is a naming word. Noun is a naming word. Dear students, in this world, whatever we are seeing, whatever we are looking, it has a name. Okay, and that name is known as noun. Okay, you can say name of anything. Name of anything is known as noun. Okay, generally we give the definition that noun is the name of a person. Okay, place, animal, things, feeling, or ideas. Feeling or ideas. Okay, students, we generally give the definition that noun is the name of a person, place, animal, things, okay, feeling or idea. Okay, we can see the example, Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi is the name of a person, that is noun. Okay, place, suppose that you are saying Varanasi. Varanasi is the name of a place, therefore that is noun. Okay, animal, there are so animal. Okay, when we put the name, we take the name. Okay, dear students, here we will also discuss the kinds of noun. Okay, students, in the next chapter we will discuss about noun in detail. Okay, kinds of noun, but here we will discuss only the definitions of all parts of speech. Okay, animal, lion is what? Lion is animal. Things, you can say pen. Okay, feeling, ideas. Okay, feeling, you can say honesty. Okay, goodness, etc. are what? These are what? These are nouns. Okay, students, so we can say that noun is the name of a person, place, animal, thing, feeling or ideas. Okay, or we can also say that noun is a naming word. It gives the name of anything. It is the name of anything. Okay, students, I hope that you all have understood what does mean by noun. If you are getting any kind of problem, you may ask on WhatsApp. Okay, students, now we will discuss the another parts of speech, that is pronoun. Okay, just come to the next topic. What does mean by pronoun? Just see. Pronoun. Just see, students. Dear students, pronoun is a word that is used at the place of noun. Okay, pronoun used at the place of, or you can say instead of noun. It is used at the place of or instead of noun. Okay, pronoun is a word that we use at the place of noun. For example, we can see Leela. Okay, Leela is a girl. Okay, Leela is a dancer. She dances well. Okay, students, you can see the sentence Leela is a dancer. Okay, she dances well. Dear students, here we can also put the word Leela. But to avoid the repetition of the name, to avoid the repetition of noun, we use pronoun. Okay, here the word she refers to Leela. Okay, the word she is used for Leela. Okay, who is she here? Leela is she. Okay, so you can understand, you can see that here the word she is used at the place of Leela. Therefore, that is pronoun. Okay, so on the basis of this explanation, we can say that pronoun is a word that is used at the place of noun. Or you can say pronoun is a word that is used instead of noun. Okay, students, I hope that you all have understood the definition of pronoun. Okay, so now come to the next parts of speech, that is adjective. Okay, come to the next parts of speech, that is adjective. What does mean by adjective? Adjective. What does mean by adjective? Dear students, adjective is a describing word. What is it? Describing word. Describing word. And it describes the quality, or you can say it qualifies a noun or pronoun. Okay, keep in your mind. Adjective is a describing word. It describes the quality of a noun or pronoun. Okay, once again I am going to repeat. Adjective is a describing word. It describes the quality of a noun or pronoun in a sentence. Okay, example we can see. Mohan. Mohan is what? Mohan is noun. Okay, Mohan is a tall boy. Okay, here the quality of the boy has been described. That is also noun. Okay, that is what? That is noun. That is also noun. You can see the word tall denotes the quality of this boy. And who is this boy? That is Mohan. Okay, Mohan is a tall boy. Okay, here the word tall describes the quality of the boy. Okay, it describes the quality of a noun. Therefore, that is adjective. Okay, one more example we can see. One more example we can see. She is a tall. Okay, just see here. She is tall. Who is tall? She is tall. She is what? She is pronoun. Okay, students, you can see the word she is pronoun that you have read just before it. What is pronoun? Pronoun is the word that is used at the place of noun. Here the word she is what? Used for a girl. Used for a woman. Okay? So here the word she is pronoun, and here the quality of that girl, the girl has been described with the word tall. So here the word tall is adjective. Okay, students? So keep in your mind what does mean by an adjective. Adjective is a word that describes the quality of a noun or pronoun, or you can say it qualifies a noun or pronoun. Okay, students, I hope that you all have understood the definition of adjective. Okay. come to the next word. Next parts of speech we will discuss verb. Dear students, what does mean by verb? Verb is a word that denotes the action. Okay, that denotes the action. It is also known as doing word. Okay, just here, verb is a word that denotes the action, and sometimes it also denotes the position, or sometimes it also tells us state of being. State. Okay. State or being. Just see students, action. Mohan plays. What does the word play is what? It denotes the action. Here the word play is what? The word play is an action. Okay, Mohan plays. Here the word plays denote an action. Therefore, that is verb. And sometimes it shows the possession. Verb also denotes the possession. Possession means ownership. Possession means ownership, malikana hak. Okay, suppose that I said that I have a car. I have a car. In this sentence, we can see that the word have denotes what? Possession. Okay, who has car? I have car. Here the word have is used to denote the possession. Okay, and it is also a verb. Okay, and you can see she is tall. She is poor. Just see, the word is denotes the state. Okay, she is poor. कैसी है? Poor है. Okay, the word she is here also a verb. Okay, she is tall. She is a teacher. Okay, here the word she also a verb. Okay, students, is also a verb. So, students, in your book it is given only verb is an action word. Okay, in your book it is written only verb is an action word. Okay, but here possession, the word have is also a verb. Is also a verb, that is also a verb. Okay, students, when we will discuss the classification of verb, then we will discuss all about it. Okay, but here we are talking about the general information of the parts of speech. So we will discuss only verb is a action word that is given in your level. Okay, that is given in your class 5th book. Okay, students. So I hope that you all have understood the meaning of the definition of verb. Okay, now come to the next parts of speech, that is adverb. What does mean by adverb? Okay, students, what does mean by adverb? Dear students, in your book it is written that it is an action describing word. It is an action describing word. In your book it is written action describing word. Okay, action describing word. Action means, it means verb. Okay, it means adverb describe, or you can say qualifies a verb. Okay, suppose that run. You can see the example. He runs. Here the word runs is what? Verb. But how he runs? When we will add fast, he runs fast. So here the word fast qualifies the verb. Okay, therefore that is adverb. Okay, students, keep in your mind, adverb describes or qualifies a verb. But one more thing in your book, it is given only. Okay, only up to this given. But I would like to tell you that an adverb describe an action, an adjective also, and another adverb also. Okay, just see. An adverb describes or qualifies a verb, okay, an adjective and another adverb. Okay, we have seen that how it qualifies a verb. Now we will discuss, now we will see that how it qualifies an adjective. Okay, see. Adjective. C is beautiful. C is beautiful. Yes, means you can see, you can, here the word beautiful is what? Here the word beautiful is adjective. Here the word, just see. Here the word beautiful is adjective. And when we will use here the word so, she is so beautiful. Here the adverb, here the adjective has been described. Okay, कितनी सुंदर है, बहुत सुंदर है. So beautiful. Here the adjective has been qualified. Therefore the word so is also an adverb. Okay, here the action has been qualified. Therefore that is adverb. Here adjective has been qualified. Therefore that is adverb. Okay, it also qualifies another adverb. It also qualifies another adverb. We can see another adverb. We can see I will tell you the example, students. Later how it describes another adverb. Okay, later. Okay, and right now it is not in my mind. Okay, I will tell you later. But keep in your mind, an adjective describes, an adverb qualifies a verb. Okay, an adjective and another adverb. Okay. Yes, you can see how it qualifies another adverb. You can see he runs fast. Just say, students, here the word run is what? That is verb, and it qualifies here the word fast is what? Adverb. Okay, because the word fast qualifies a verb. And when we say that he runs very fast, just see, here the word very is also adverb. Okay, you can see. So we can say that an adverb is a word that qualifies a verb, an adjective, and another adverb. Okay students, I hope that you all have understood the definition, the meaning of adverb. Okay students, I hope that you all have understood the definition of noun, pronoun, adjective, verb and adverb. Yes students, in the next class we will discuss the definition of preposition, conjunction and interjection. Okay students, so that's all for today. Thank you.